There, boys and girls, it is sure good to see you. I hope you are all doing great. I am glad to be with you. I forgot my hat. I got it sitting up over there. I don't guess I get my hat today, but I do want to read to you. And let's see. Let me get my. I got a new looking glass here, and this one works. At least the light comes on. Let's see. Let me see. Is everybody sitting up straight? Look up front. All right, there we go. Let's see who's here. And there's Tilly, and there's old Caleb, and Roshan, and Libby, and John. I can't really see back there. Is that Ramy? And Rehan, and Christian, Josh, Freddie, and Ethan. Oh, man, it's good to see y'all. Hey, y'all see a spot right there? I got a spot. You know what that's from? I had to go have surgery the other day and had to fix my eye. Hopefully, when you get old, your eyes don't get bad, but mine did. And so I had to go to the hospital. Well, not the hospital. I went to the surgery center or whatever you call it. And he wanted to make sure. He said, "We got to fix your eye." And I said, "Okay, we'll let you fix it." And he's going to fix it. And it was getting kind of cloudy. And so he took a cataract out of it and put an implant in. I got one in this eye. I've had it for a long, long time. But he put that mark up there. He said, "Let me get the pen." And he marked on there. He said, "Well, you know why? He wanted to make sure he got the right eye because I was going to be out of it. Actually, it's the left eye, but the left eye was the right eye because he's going to do the left eye because it was the right eye to do." Following me? All right. Well, hey, guys, it's good to see you. I got 3 books. We'll go as far as we can on the right road this afternoon, actually. Let's do, first of all, let's read about monster trucks. You want to do that? How many of y'all like monster trucks? Oh, we like them monster trucks, but they're loud, aren't they? If you've ever been to a monster truck rally or show, those things are loud. You got to hold your hands up on your ears because it's loud in there. A monster truck is born. Bob Chandler loved his pickup truck. He liked driving it over rocks and mud, and Bob got bigger tires so he could do that. Then Bob thought the truck needed more power, so he put a bigger motor in it. He put a bigger engine in there, and he kept making his trucks bigger and stronger, and that's how the first monster trucks were born. Look at that truck. That is a big truck right there with some big wheels. Bob named his first truck Bigfoot. He took Bigfoot to car shows. Boy, the fans just loved it. They love that super-sized truck right there. How many of y'all have seen them? Y'all seen them on TV. I know some of you got little trucks that have big wheels, and it's like this big truck right there, throwing mud everywhere, getting mud everywhere, all over. Soon people began to build monster trucks of their own. You had people building them here and building them there. Then Bob had a new idea. Bob said, "I'm going to drive my truck over some old cars." So he took Bigfoot, and Bigfoot flattened those cars like a pancake. And boy, the people just loved it. Look at them folks out there. They just loving it, seeing that truck drive over those cars. Before long, people started to race those monster trucks. The trucks were already strong, but now they had to be strong and fast. And they're racing. Look at that one. That's a big one right there, isn't it? Boy, they got some big trucks. Those are monster trucks. They're big trucks, aren't they? Some trucks have crazy names like Nightmare and the Crash Master and Tosaurus Rex. Some are painted to look like wild creatures, but they all roar like monsters. They are loud. Look what these monsters can do. Monster trucks are amazing. They're very heavy. yet they can jump more than 20 feet into the air. Look at that truck jumping there. He is jumping way up in the air. Huge motors help them fly. These motors can be 6 times more powerful than a car engine, and they make a lot of noise too. Monster trucks can go fast. They use a lot of fuel when they race. They burn almost 1 gallon of fuel each second. Boy, that's a lot of fuel. They burn it fast because they go fast and they jump. Monster trucks spin. They plow through the mud. They roll over cars and crush them like bugs. Look at there, that big truck's jumping up there and crushing those old cars that are sitting there. They usually ride on 4 wheels, but sometimes they can ride on just 2. And sometimes they break. And when it comes down from a jump, it breaks the front wheel off because it jumped too high and landed too hard. Well, that's a bad thing when you lose your wheel. So he's got to go find it. But don't worry. The crew can fix almost anything. They're there to fix the truck and go get that wheel and bring it back and put it on there. Now, you ever ask yourself the question, what makes it a monster? A monster truck is a monster. It's huge. It weighs about 10,000 pounds. That's as heavy as an elephant. And how many of y'all know what an elephant is? Boy, elephant is big and it's heavy. And these trucks are big and heavy like elephants as well. Its tires are huge. They're at least 66 inches high. Each one can weigh 900 pounds. Look at that little boy sitting in that tire. That is a big tire on a monster truck. And that's all we're going to read about monster trucks right now. But I like monster trucks. I like to see them things drive. And I've never been to a show, but I've seen them on TV. And boy, they're big. They are big. Well, let's see. What else have I got here? Let's find. Oh, here's one. Let's look at this one here. How many of y'all like Dr. Seuss? Now, I like Dr. Seuss. This is about some fish. And this is about 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish. Now, I need y'all to help me out while we're reading this, okay? Well, let's try this again. This is 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish. Can you help me? Let's do it one more time. 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish. Very good. Y'all did good. Dr. Seuss wrote this book, and he wrote it about these fish. I guess he'd been out by the water, and he'd seen some fish, and he said, you know, I need to write a book about them fish. And here he is. Here it again. 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish. And that was 1, 2, red, blue. There you go. Set it right through. All right. Now, let me make sure I got these pages apart here. 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish, black fish, blue fish, old fish, new fish. There's a baby fish. And so that baby fish would be the new fish. This one has a little star. This one has a little car. Say, what a lot of fish there are. Well, there are all kinds of fish. There's 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish, black fish, blue fish, old fish, new fish. Why, this fish has a little star, and this one has a little car. Say, what a lot of fish there are. Yes. Some are red, and some are blue, and some are old, and some are new. Some are sad, and some are glad, and some are very, very bad. Well, that wasn't very nice. Why are they sad and glad and bad? I do not know. Go ask your dad. Some are thin and some are fat. This fat one has a yellow hat. From there to here, from here to there. Funny things are everywhere. They're looking at the fish. Some are, whoops, I'm sorry guys, my eyes ain't quite right yet. Here are some who like to run. They run for fun in the hot, hot sun. Oh me, oh my, what a lot of funny things go by. They're watching the fish as the fish run by, and they're running for fun in the hot, hot sun. Some have 2 feet, some have 4, some have 6 feet, and some have more. Where did they come from? I cannot say, but I'll bet they've come a long, long way. Look at all them and all that line. I thought this was about fish. This is getting to be different here. These are not all fish. Are they? What? Wait a minute, let's see. We see them come and we see them go. Some are fast and some are slow. Some are high and some are low. Not one of them is like another. Don't ask us why, go ask your mother. You've already asked Dad, now go ask Mom. Say, look at his fingers. 1, 2, 3. How many fingers do I see? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He has 11. 11? This is something new. I wish I had 11 too. Something ain't right here. Bump, bump, bump. Did you ever ride a whoop? We have a whoop with just one hump. But we know a man called Mr. Gump. Mr. Gump has a 7-hump whoop. So if you'd like to go bump, bump, just jump on the hump of the whoop of the Gump. Did you follow that? I hope so. Uh-oh. Who am I? My name is Ned. I do not like my little bed. It is no good. It is not right. My feet stick out of bed all night. And when I pull them in, oh dear, my head sticks out of the bed up here. He's too long for his bed. Do you know one of these days y'all will get too long for your bed and you'll have to get a bigger bed because you just get taller and taller and taller, and when you lay down, you're taller and smaller, but you're longer that way. So you just have to get a longer bed sometimes. We like our bike. It is made for 3. Our Mike sits in the back, you see. There he is, riding in the back. That's Mike in the back of the bike. Mike on the bike. But we like our Mike, and this is why Mike does all the work when the hills get high. You know, I like riding a bicycle, but I don't like riding a bicycle uphill. It's hard to ride a bicycle uphill, isn't it? Because it's uphill, and it's heavy. If you're heavy, it's hard, and the heavier you are, the harder it is. And I'm not going to go any further in that little dissertation right there. Hello there, Ned. How do you do? Tell me, what's in the news? What's in the news? How are things in your little bed? What is new? Please tell me, Ned. I do not like this bed at all. A lot of things have come to call: a cow, a dog, a cat, a mouse. Oh, what a bed. Oh, what a house. They've all come to visit, and they're all in his bed, and they're piled up in there, and they're having fun in the bed. Oh dear, I cannot hear. Will you please come over near? Will you please look in my ear? There must be something in there, I fear. He's got a big ear. Look at that ear. Check it out here. Let's see what's in there. Hey, look. A bird was in your ear, but he is out, so have no fear. Again, your ear can hear, my dear. Got rid of the bird that was in his ear, and now that deer can hear. My hat is old. My teeth are gold. I have a bird I like to hold. My shoe is off. My foot is cold. My shoe is off. My foot is cold. I have a bird I like to hold. My hat is old. My teeth are gold. And now my story is all told. Ain't no real theme to this book, is there? We took a look. We saw a Nook. On his head he had a book. A hook, I'm sorry. And on this hook he had a book. On his book was how to cook. He's cooking hot dogs. These folks are just going around looking at everything they can find. We saw him sit and try to cook. He took a look at the book on the hook, but a Nook can't read, so a Nook can't cook. So what good to a Nook is a hook cookbook? he couldn't read, and evidently he couldn't follow the pictures either. The moon was out, and we saw some sheep. We saw some sheep take a walk in their sleep. By the light of the moon, by the light of a star, they walked all night from near to far. I would never walk. I would take a car. I do not like this one so well. All he does is yell, yell, yell. I will not have this one about. When he comes in, I put him out. This one's quiet as a mouse. I like to have him in the house. Sometimes it's good just to have peace and quiet in the house, right? Uh-oh, what in the world is this? At our house, we open cans. We have to open many cans, and that's why we have a Zans. A Zans for cans is very good. Have you a Zans for cans? You should. Well, that Zans for cans will open those cans and put them in their hands, but we have a can opener. Uh-oh. I like to box. How I like to box, so every day I box a gox. In yellow socks, I box my gox I box in yellow gox box socks. He's wearing yellow socks as he boxes the gox. I don't think I've ever seen a gox. It is fun to sing if you sing with a ying. My ying can sing like anything. I sing high and my ying sings low, and we're not too bad, you know. They sing together in the shower, and they sing, and he sings with his ying in the shower. This one I think is called a yink. He likes to wink. He likes to drink. He likes to drink and drink and drink. The thing he likes to drink is ink. The ink he likes to drink is pink. He likes to wink and drink pink ink. So if you have a lot of ink, then you should get a yink, I think. I have never seen a yink, and I've never had pink ink. Something here is yellow. Hop, hop, hop. I am a yop. Let's see. All I like to do is hop from finger top to finger top. I hop from left to right, and then hop, hop, I hop right back again. I like to hop all day and night, from left to right and right to left. I just hop and hop myself. Why do I like to hop, hop, hop? I do not know. Go ask your pop. Brush, 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 brush. Comb, 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 comb. Blue hair is fun to brush and comb. All girls who like to brush and comb should have a pet like this at home. That is a brushy hair pet right there. And I don't know that I could comb that hair of that brushy, hairy pet right there. This is a pet. Who is this pet? Say, he is wet. You'll never yet meet a pet, I bet, as wet as they get with this wet pet get. Hope you followed that one, because I was intrigued by it. Did you ever fly a kite in bed? Did you ever walk with 10 cats on your head? Did you ever milk this kind of cow? Well, we can do it. We know how. If you never did, you should. These things are fun, and fun is good. Hello? Hello? Are you there? I called you up to say hello. I said hello. Can you hear me, Joe? Oh, no. I cannot hear your call. I cannot hear your call at all. This is not good, and I know why. A mouse has cut the wire. Goodbye. Look at that mouse. He has cut the wire, and they cannot talk on the phone. Uh-oh. From near to far, from here to there, funny things are everywhere. These yellow pets are called the Zeds. They have one hair upon their heads. Their hair grows fast, so fast they say they need a haircut every day. Here they are, and they're going to get a haircut every day. But if there's only one hair, it should be easy to cut that hair with a pair of scissors there. You cut the hair, and there they go. Who am I? My name is Ish. On my hand, I have a dish. I have this dish to help me wish. When I wish to make a wish, I wave my hand with the big swish, swish. Then I say, I wish for fish, and I get fish right on my dish. So, if you wish to wish a wish, you may swish for fish with my ish dish wish. Wish dish ish. Reach self. At our house, we play out back. We play a game called Ring the Gack. There's the gack. Would you like to play this game? Come down. We have the only gack in town. They're throwing the things up there and they're ringing the antlers of the gack, which sounds like fun. It sounds like something that we need to do. Uh-oh. Look what we found in the park. In the dark, we take him home. We'll call him Clark. He will live at our house. He will grow and grow. Will our mother like him? We don't know. But they're gonna take him home. They found Clark in the park in the dark, and now they're going home to see if Mom likes Clark. And now, good night. It's time to sleep, so we will sleep with our pet Zeep. Today is gone. Today was fun. Tomorrow is another one. Every day from here to there, funny things are everywhere. Well, and now everything is gone. Well, that was pretty good. I got one more to read. I guess I'll save this one and read it next week. It's about Peppa Pig. We all like Peppa Pig. We like reading about Peppa Pig, and we like seeing Peppa Pig on TV. We're going to save this one till next week. And let me just say this. Just because Peppa Pig jumps in muddy puddles doesn't mean that you should jump in muddy puddles. Be careful about jumping in muddy puddles because your shoes get wet and muddy and dirty and somebody has to clean them. Hey, I have enjoyed being with y'all, and I hope you like reading about one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish, and the monster trucks. And I will see y'all later. Love you. Have a great weekend, and I will see you next week. Goodbye. Wave bye. Bye.